We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.
Hey guys, this is Seb. Welcome back to my channel. And for this vlog, I'm heading on over to London, England again. I know what you're thinking, to see the Winnie the Pooh show again. Well, no, because they're not doing the UK show anymore. I hope they do it again soon. Probably in the second half of the new year, or maybe 25. Anyways, the reason I'm going back to London is that my videographer, my Dadsky, and I are going to check out the Disney 100 exhibition at the XL Center. And it's about a 3.5 hour drive from here, but we're not going to take the M4 and stuff like that. We're going to take the Great Western Railway, sometimes called the GWR. We're taking the train from Bath Spa to London Paddington Station, and then we're going to take either a taxi or the underground system to the XL Center. I forgot which street it's on, but I'm really excited to check out the exhibition. I can't complete the Disney 100 journey of my own without seeing an exhibition like this one. Well, experiencing the world of Disney like no other, and can't wait to see what they have in store for us. So, here goes nothing. Now that I have all my stuff packed up for the day, we're going to check it out. I'm deciding not to wear anything Disney related, like a Disneyland Paris jacket. It's because it's a little bit cold out there, around 1, 2, or 3 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna have to wait until my visit to Disneyland Paris in March, because that's where it gets a little bit warmer, and that's where the spring season decides to drop in. Right now, let's head on over to Bath Spa train station and take the GWR to London Paddington, and then take the underground to the XL in London, England. I didn't have time to do a time lapse from my middle of nowhere land home to Bath Spa train station, where I'm staring at in which I am standing at right now. But we're waiting for our train to London Paddington Station. I'm looking ahead, and there's a GWR train heading on over to Bristol Temple Meads. The train, however, to London has been delayed, and it should be here in around less than 8 minutes. Sorry if you can't hear me. There's our train. Okay. Bye-bye, Bath, and we're off to London. An hour and a half later, we arrived at Paddington Station, and we're about to take the next train from here to the XL London. Elizabeth Lane. This is the new London Underground system. It's what we'll be taking from here to the XL. It's quite a long journey though. We're over here at Paddington, and we have to go all the way over here to Custom House, and we think that's where the XL is, but we're not 100% sure yet, but we'll have to find out as soon as we get there. And we're heading eastbound, platform A. There it is. Okay. Sit over here. Made it to Custom House Station on the Elizabeth Lane, and we have to find the entrance to the XL, which is right next door to us on my left. To you, it's probably right. Okay, I have to tap out. The XL London. There it is. And the exhibition should be all the way down the hall. Disney 100, the exhibition. That's the entrance. We're going in. And I got VIP tickets, so we skipped the queue. Let the magic begin. Disney 100 exhibition partnership with Lloyds Bank and Visa. There's Mickey Mouse as always as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. The queue is a little long. I perhaps we're waiting for the show to start. The exhibition, that is. The colors are real bright and colorful, by the way. Just hope it doesn't get in my eyes. Well, we've made it to the very start of it, and there's the countdown clock. The next show is in nearly less than 3 minutes. But we do have a description of what the exhibition is about, but I'm probably not going to read the whole thing, because that would probably waste our time for nothing.
This very special exhibition will travel the world for 5 years in 2 units, one in North America and one in international locations.
Like in Europe?
Both units feature hundreds of iconic Disney artifacts from throughout its history, including props, costumes, models, attraction vehicles, and artwork, as well as our original immersive activities that are sure to please visitors of all ages.
Wow.
We hope you'll enjoy your visit today and look forward with us to the next 100 years of Disney magic.
That would be great. Oh. Our adventure awaits. It's magical. Stars all around us. God. We're in for a treat. The show is about to begin.
In 1923, a young man from the American Midwest, along with his older brother Roy, started a cartoon studio in the back rooms of a small real estate office in Hollywood, California. This was the small beginning of a family entertainment company that would create unforgettable stories, characters that become beloved friends, wondrous experiences, and music that has become the soundtrack of our lives. That young man was Walt Disney, a master storyteller whose imagination knew no bounds and who delighted in making the impossible possible. Disney 100, the exhibition, is a journey through 100 years of Disney magic, presented in themed galleries based on Walt Disney's creative concepts and philosophies. These include storytelling, creating believable characters, the spirit of adventure and discovery,
All those
magic of
posters are from
sound and music,
many different
the world around us, real
theme
and
parks,
imagined,
all that stuff.
curiosity, imagination, and technological innovation. The worldwide wonder
There's
of the
Disneyland
Disney
Terrace, I'm going
parks,
back there soon.
and an everlasting sense of optimism about the future. Walt Disney famously said that it was all started by a mouse, but it really was all started by Walt himself. His philosophies became the foundation of the Walt Disney Company. They still inspire Disney's artists, filmmakers, Imagineers, and the storytellers of today.
Well, here we go again, so hang on. Anything goes. You ready?
I'm ready.
Then let the show begin. Here's my pal Walt to tell you how the magic is made.
There's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into reality. When we consider a new project, we really study it. Not just the surface idea, but everything about it. And when we go into that new project, we believe in it all the way. We have confidence in our ability to do it right, and we work hard to do the best possible job. There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.
Wow.
Everybody ready?
I'm
Then
ready.
On with the show.
Let's go. Oh, where it all began. Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. The way to get started is to stop talking and begin doing. Look at those archival photographs from his history and childhood. They should definitely make a movie about Walt Disney's life. Guess we're in for a treat. The invention of Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I think that was those two characters from, I don't even know which short this was from. And look, there are the Alice comedies that I saw on the Disney 100 documentary on Disney Plus, and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, released in the 20s, remastered on Disney Plus with a live orchestra, a remastered orchestra. There were silent movies at the time. Probably, I think the same went for the Alice comedies, and the adventure of Mickey Mouse and Minnie had great sound and quality. Way back in the late 20s. There was lots of stuff happening throughout Walt's career. And look at this. Story of an animated drawing. A praxinoscope. That's basically how animation started. Pieces of paper reflected on mirrors to create a full picture that's moving. With facts of Walt Disney and the animation, you get to hear the whole thing with subtitles and this here headphone. If you'll excuse me, I have to listen in. Okay, now that I finished the segment back there with the praxinoscope, let's have a look at these drawings of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's an actual drawing in a pencil sketch of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It's cleanup animation from Alice Gets Stung from back in 25. A reproduction of original graphite on paper from the Disney studio artist, but it doesn't say which artist he is. Here's another thing on Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Universal presents Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in Sleigh Bells. I think it almost sounds like a Christmas short film. And that pencil drawing, it's incredible. Like the detail, like most of these characters are skating, playing ice hockey, but sadly there's no skiing. But a piece of ice on the frozen river is breaking. A Wing Club production by Walt Disney. It's a concept. It's actually a concept from back in 1928. Graphite on paper. Look at this. At first I thought I was looking at a book, but I think this is a script or something. Also the Lucky Rabbit stencil set. Stencil is a type of stationery, I think. It's from reproduction. Also the Lucky Rabbit at the movies stencil set. See Oswald in the Universal Pictures. That's a different studio, but this is Disney we're talking about. Hope I get to see Oswald at Disneyland someday. And have a look at this. Storyboards and graphite and ink on paper for Steamboat Willie in 1928. This is a storyboard here about three whistles here, and then and this one over here was not concentrating and not listening to any of the instruments. This one is empty. Image 330 is empty. And here's Stinky Pete cross and angry at Mickey Mouse, and Mickey sticking out his tongue because he was in charge of the wheel on the boat itself. And then you put down descriptions of what's happening in each screenshot, like first storyboard, page after page, scene after scene. I've learned to do that in Trowbridge College through the film and media course. Here were some more images, the reproduction of original graphite on paper. There's the cleanup animation of Mickey Mouse including on the horn of the boat, Steamboat Willie, which is page number 58. And there are the early drawings of Mickey Mouse. Wow, it's amazing. Only known drawing of Mickey and Minnie Mouse in 28. It's a collection at the Walt Disney Family Foundation at the Walt Disney Family Museum, which is in California. A reproduction of original colored pencil and graphite on paper. Hopefully someday I'll visit the Family Museum in California, but that's another time. Over here are the Silly Symphonies. It all started with Flowers and Trees, which was the very first color short film, animated short film. The Silly Symphonies, they're basically short films, but the storyline is basically each character singing a silly song, a silly symphony, all singing no dialogue, I think. That's way before Les Miserables. They're visualizing music. Wow, look at these skeletons. I've seen this short here on Disney Plus. It's the Skeleton Dance from 1929. It was a reproduction of original graphite on paper, and you can see the whole dance and how it was put together. But best to watch the whole thing on Disney Plus. Here's the timeline of almost every single Disney movie made by Walt, and the many different movies made by studios outside of Disney but was owned by the company. And there's the ABC, American Broadcasting Company. There's live action films like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and there's some Pixar movies as well, like the very successful Up. And and also in 2019, they announced the streaming service Disney Plus. And of course, it's home to The Mandalorian, in which Lucasfilm has announced a big screen movie, which will be probably in production later this year. We have live action productions of classic Disney animated films as well, like 2010's Alice in Wonderland. And we have WandaVision of Marvel Studios. Disney owned Marvel. To be honest, I really liked WandaVision on Disney Plus, the first Marvel cinematic TV show on a streaming platform. Glad I caught this image in time. There was Euro Disney opened on April 12, 1992. So many amazing moments. Now this is where the fun begins. I'll try my best to go through every single station here in this area. See what I come across. Oh boy, this is one of the alarm clocks that you get to see. Clock model way before it was animated. I mean, why? Check out what this thing can do. Once you turn the pages of the Sleeping Beauty book, it tells the whole story of Princess Aurora, a faraway land long ago, that the king and was fair queen. We all know exactly what happens in the story, but according to this page, as the time for the princess 16th wedding drew near, the entire kingdom began to rejoice. I'm like a storyteller, am I right? There's the glass slipper from Cinderella, the original one. I bet that was used in the live action one as well. Lily James from Downton Abbey. Right over here, this is the Mary Poppins collection, written by Pamela Travers. She was originally from Australia, but then she moved to England. And I know almost the whole history of her life as seen in the film Saving Mr. Banks. It all takes place during the pre-production process of the film Mary Poppins, which is celebrating its 60th, 70th? I forgot which number it is, number of years. And there's the script, it's the production script, based on the stories by P.L. Travers and Walt Disney Productions. Producer Bill Walsh's copy. Look at this, that's a movie ticket for the opening night from Mary Poppins, Thursday, 27th of August in 1964 at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Hollywood goes to a world premiere, and there's the original poster for Mary Poppins. Now we are heading on over to my favorite character, that is Winnie the Pooh. And there here he is in the storyboard drawing cell, animation cell in background of him getting stuck outside of Rabbit's house. There's a fireplace outside, but it was never used in the final film. Look at this. It's the Winnie the Pooh doll, the toy that was used in the live-action movie Christopher Robin with Ewan McGregor, a live-action reference stand-in. This is the prop that they used in post-production and production outside of parts of the UK, especially Sussex, or probably where A.A. Milne grew up. I bet Jim Cummings himself would be proud to see this on display. How tall am I, according to this ruler here with the Incredibles? All 5 of them. According to my angle of the camera, I'm as tall as Elastigirl. This is incredible. Probably around 190 or 200. Yeah, probably that high. pictures of Olaf, storyboards, and the pencil drawing. And at the moment, I'm looking at the featurettes of how the puppet version of Olaf works from the musical version of the movie. Wow, very similar to what I've seen with the Winnie the Pooh stage production of Winnie the Pooh. And here it is. It's all on display. I really hope I could see the stage play sometime. It's playing in London on the West End. Actually, it's from Disney's California Adventure Park. My mistake. It's not from the Broadway show or West End show. It was from the Hyper One. It was from the Hyper One in California Adventure. It's in Los Angeles. I haven't been to the American Disneyland parks, but hopefully I'll go there someday. Now for the Little Mermaid original and recently the 2023 version of the film. Look at these props. There's the spyglass, or should I say telescope. Probably is a little bit of both. It was used by Halle Bailey in the live action version, and there's the Dingle Hopper, in which Jodie Benson gave to Halle on set of the film, the original voice from Little Mermaid. The Dingle Hopper is actually known as a fork because the Dingle Hopper looks like a fork. It definitely looks like a fork. This Peter Pan and the Darling Children are spinning around in a rhythmic circle. They're flying on the bottom instead of on top of the ceiling. Shall we? Check this out. It changes from different scenes to many different films like Bedknobs and Broomsticks, The Little Mermaid, and so on. It's fantastic. See? It's changing. And then it all fades to black. Here we are in Star Wars. And there's BB-8 from the sequel trilogy. We really need to have this guy back for future Star Wars projects. Maybe some series for Disney Plus. This was a puppet before it went into probably CG and post-production. And I think this is the Book of the Jedi, ancient Jedi texts from The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. Look at this, projected on this here wall. The lightsaber hilt, used by Mark Hamill himself. There's one of the stormtroopers from the sequel trilogy as well. I think that must have belonged to John Boyega. And here's Marvel and the many different masks from the different selected movies. There's the Thor helmet, Captain Marvel, Star-Lord, Iron Man, Captain America, and Ant-Man. I think those are the only helmets that they have on display. I think we need more. There's Captain America's shield. Good thing I managed to watch Avengers Endgame before I came to the exhibit. And look at this dress. This belonged to Amy Adams' character, Giselle. It was the dress made out of Patrick Dempsey's apartment curtains. This film came out in 2007. It has many different Disney princess references like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, and so on. And we also have a few props from the movie, I think somewhere around Central Park. There's some bird seed and poison caramel apple, in which Timothy Spall gave to Amy Adams, but she never ate it. And the apple ended up on the helmet of someone's bike rider. A bike rider had a poison apple on his helmet whilst riding a bicycle around Central Park. next one you're going to find interesting. It's the multiplane camera effects box used with Tricks of our Trade back in 1957, used by Walt Disney. Frame after frame, you see the road and the fence, and there's the house, and there's another hill, and there's the sun or the moon. It's perfect. And this is shot in full screen. There's the Pixar computer. That's where they made all of their Pixar animated movies, like let me see, Tin Toy, Red Stream, and there's Pixar's logo at the bottom of this here computer screen. And I think they used Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Bug's Life, and just to name a few of the Pixar projects that the studio has created. Wait, it's actually I think this is a Pixar box, and I think the computer was used to create animated movies with this here Pixar set. I think it's time we headed on over to the Disney Parks section of the exhibition, because I'm a fan of all things Disney Parks and Disneyland Paris. Almost the whole world has a Disney theme park, like in Hong Kong, Florida, Shanghai, Japan. This one over here, Disneyland Paris. Oh, I have to press the button. There's the dragon. I have to flip the pages. And there's the carousel. There's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party and Peter Pan's Flight, just to name a few of what people have seen and what they could expect at this here theme park, or any of the other theme parks that you enjoyed going to after all these years. There's Peter Pan's Flight, one of our favorite attractions in Fantasyland. That's an automobile. I don't even know where that's from. It's probably from Main Street, USA. Look at this. This is the Sleeping Beauty castle that you see at Hong Kong Disneyland. Castle of Magical Dreams model. First the castle was like this, and now it grew like this. It's insane. It's one of the biggest, alongside the one in Florida and Paris and so on. Guys, the Disney Channel and the art of Disney friendship, and it says it all. And they have the High School Musical props on display, like the East High Wildcats yearbook and the basketball that's used in High School Musical 2, and the yearbook was in the final movie. And there's the poster itself, released in theaters after the first two were released on the Disney Channel. And this hot dog. Oh, I think this is like the decades section from start to finish. And there's a original Mickey Mouse doll from back in the 1930s, and the Mickey and Minnie doll pattern, also in 1930s. And there's a Mickey Mouse watch, the very first one, I think. This is from 1933. The writing tablet from 1930, and the toothbrush holder from Three Little Pigs from the 1930s. And I think this is the last stop, maybe, I don't know. There's mirrors, they're reflecting, almost like you're lost in a maze. There are mirrors everywhere. Here's one of the quotes. We have a lot of story yet to tell. We're just getting started. As the Walt Disney Company celebrates the 100th anniversary, we're looking forward, looking to the future, seeking new ways to bring stories to life and engage, delight, and move our audience. We will not rest on past success, but as Walt once told his staff, I just want to leave you with this thought, that it's just been a sort of dress rehearsal and that we're just getting started. final quote. I just want to say a word of thanks to everyone that helped make this dream come true. Wonderful quote. Okay, so that was about nearly a month ago. I'm sorry it took this long to put this video all together, but I'm really glad that you enjoyed my time during the Disney 100 exhibition in London at the Excel. Before I sign off, I want to show you some of the souvenirs that I got on my way out. And as I got VIP passes to the exhibition, we were given some little souvenirs. I had a little bottle holder, but unfortunately I don't have it on me right now. I also have a Mickey Mouse keychain. I think I could put this on my man bag. It probably might make a lot of noise, so I'm probably gonna stick with the Canadian Maple Leaf keychain that I have on the man bag that I still have. And I also got this new pin badge with the logo Disney 100 exhibition. It's a little shiny. I should probably put this one on my Disney 100 lanyard that I got from the VIP pass as well. It has the letters VIP on it. And finally, I also have a piece of artwork from Disney's new movie Wish, which already came out last Thanksgiving. I really don't know when it's going to be on Disney Plus, but I hope they do it really soon. And as you can see, there's Star in the background, and sitting on the rock, or probably an edge of the tree, there's Asha and Valentino. And some rocks there, and beautiful forest scenery, and there's some waterfalls, and beautiful flowers hanging down from the tree that you're looking at. There are probably some mushrooms, toadstools right over there on the tree as well. I got two of them, because there were two people, me and my videographer, my dad. I kept the second copy. I wonder if I'm going to give the second copy to a member of the family that I love. Probably in time for Valentine's Day, which is just around the corner. And I think I should wrap the video up here, and that was my time at the Disney 100, the exhibition, Excel in London. I'm glad I was able to do that months after we celebrated Disney's 100th anniversary in Euro Disney. Speaking of Euro Disney, I'll be going to Euro Disney from March 17th to the 20th. I really can't wait, so be sure to stay tuned on my channel for that. And if you want to see new videos like this one, be sure to give this one a thumbs up, subscribe today, turn on notifications, and you can follow me on my Instagram. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. I'm glad I went to that exhibition. Really magical and very informative. Yeah, again, I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe today and turn on the notifications to be notified on new videos. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.